Hey guys, today I'm going to update you on everything that has happened in football, and then after this game I'll talk about the Drew Holiday trade and just talk about how Portland did, talk about Dame, talk about what this will do for either party. So let's start off with what happened today in the NFL. In the 1 o'clock game slates, we had a lot of games and a lot of terrible losses and a lot of teams I'm going to rant about today because, my word. Let's start with the Bengals. The Bengals lost 27-3 against the Tennessee Titans, who are terrible. This is ridiculous. The Bengals look awful. Their offense can't score points. I don't know what is happening with Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase got over 4 yards, but only got 46 yards, 4 receptions. I don't know what's going on there. T. Higgins got hurt. Hopefully he's all right. That's bad. The defense for the Bengals is terrible. Their offense doesn't score points. Nobody does shit. This is ridiculous, bro. I'm watching this Bengals team continue to lose games in the worst ways possible, and it is ridiculous to have to see it. I picked the Bengals to win so many games. The offense underperforms. The defense is terrible. Yeah, shit show for the Bengals. So they need to get their shit together because they're 1-3 and playing horrible. And I hate to say it, they might not make the playoffs this year. There's an opportunity for that. And then before this game, we had the London game. Jags won in London, 23-7. Pretty much thought the Jaguars would bounce back. Jaguars' offense looked a lot better. The defense did their part. Ritter doesn't look good. I'm going to just be honest here. Ritter's not good. But the offense for the Falcons really did nothing. This is a tough loss if you are a Falcons fan, because your offense really didn't do shit. And if you're a Bengals fan, your offense is awful. You're I don't know what's going on here. They're playing so poorly. I don't know if Joe Burrow's still hurt. I don't know if the offense is as bad. The O-line, I don't know what it is. They got to play better, and they know that. Next game, we had Dolphins and Bills. This game, I thought the Dolphins had, and I was wrong. The Bills absolutely destroyed them 48-20. The Bills' offense is showing me they can still dominate. I know what we saw today with Miami was frustrating. The offense really didn't do a whole lot. A-Chain looked good. Tyreek Hill didn't really do a whole lot. It speaks to my point. Watching this game, going into this game, we all probably thought the Dolphins were too good. Who is going to be able to put them in their place? And hey, the Bills did that. They blew them out. Tua offensively was good, but didn't really do a whole lot. The offenses really just weren't clicking. And entirely, it was a rough game for the Dolphins side. I mean, they just had nothing going. And any possession just felt like some mistake was going to happen. And the Dolphins just played better. And the Bills are banged up. You hope that Trey White's not out for a full season again. And you hope that Ed Oliver's all right. Those two are big pieces to the defense, especially without Jordan Poyer. So you hope that the Bills get healthy at the right time. But, man, what a terrible loss for Miami. But the Bills, hey, man, I can't count them out. But, again, we'll have to see what happens in the next few weeks. We had Ravens and Browns. Ravens beat the Browns 38-3. The Ravens absolutely kicked the Browns' ass. How much of that was just a rookie quarterback, inexperience, and then the running game not really helping. Offense couldn't really move the ball. It was a rough one, and let's go past that game. Then I want to give my prayers up to Kenny Pickett. I know he had a really bad knee injury. Hope he's all right, man. You hate to see injuries, especially to players. But I did call the Texans winning. C.J. Stroud continues to put up the numbers of being Rookie of the Year. over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. I know the completion percentage doesn't say the completion attempts and incompletion rate wasn't great, but he's doing what he can and with the O-line he has. And they blew out Pittsburgh 30-7, 30-6, which is crazy to even say that. The Steelers' defense was not good, and the offense did nothing. Now, you hope Kenny Pickett's all right. You hope the offense, and we'll have to see how long Kenny Pickett's out. But, man, these Texans are a feisty team, and C.J. Stroud might be Rookie of the Year. I actually think C.J. Stroud's the best. Is having that Justin Herbert type of a year where he's just not making mistakes, unfortunately. So, then we had Rams and Colts, which was 23-23. The Rams actually were up by a lot, and they blew a big game, and what a terrible loss for the Colts. The offense had opportunities to score touchdowns when it needed to, and they just never did. It's just a rough one there again. And the Rams, y'all played good, but you kind of sold at the end. But a game in which I thought that the Colts, actually Richardson looks good too, but just the Rams played better offensively. And the Colts had opportunities to win that game in the final stretch of the game, and they never did. Broncos and Bears. Bears were up 28-7 and blew that lead. And the Broncos came back and absolutely piss-slapped the Bears. Bears are 0-4. I mean, at this point, the Bears are just terrible, and there's nothing you could say about that. Blowing a 28-7 lead, choking a game, that is tough. And and Justin Fields didn't help them either. I mean, I know he had a really good game, over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and the statistics were good, but he sold them because he fumbled and caused the game to get tied up, and then a field goal, and they weren't able to score points, which hurts if you're a Bears fan. Bucks won 23-9. I thought the Saints were going to win this game, 26-9. Thought the Saints were going to win, and they really didn't. Bucks actually just showed me that they look competitive, even if I didn't think they were that good. Baker Mayfield doesn't look that bad. I mean, he's stepping up, getting the offense going where they need to go. Field goals really were their calling card, and then Baker finished the game with a touchdown. So, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. The Bucks are just playing good, and the Saints were just terrible, and that's what happens when you play. Eagles and Commanders. The Eagles' defense is trash. I'm calling it right now, Eagles are frauds. Eagles let the Commanders score 31 points and only won by 3 points. Now, I did have the Eagles to win, but I'm disappointed in the defense. The Eagles' offense looked like the Eagles' offense of last year that we saw. Like, the Eagles' defense is so bad. They let 31 points up. Sam Howell looked really good. I want to give him credit. He played a really good game. But, man, that's not a good game for the Eagles. And especially how bad they played in that game. Obviously, the Eagles' offense was destroyed in that game. But, fuck, man. I had so many upsets, and I'm still mad. We have Cowboys and Patriots. We have Cardinals and Niners and Raiders and Chargers happening right now. And then obviously we have the Sunday night and then the Monday night game. But, man, I'm having my worst predictions of the week. I think I got the Packers game wrong. I thought the Packers would play better. They didn't. So, there you go. I did get the Texans. I got the Eagles, barely. I got the Jags right, which is 3. So, I had my worst predictions week. I went 6-6, which isn't great because, I predicted the Bengals sold me. The Browns I thought would be better than what they showed and just shit show. But that was the 1 o'clock slate of games. Some crazy shit show games and fucking terrible ass. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'm making the Drew Holiday video now. See ya soon.